I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place.
What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to go from wet hair to this blow dry and beach waved style. When I have extensions in, they are permanent. My real hair underneath is pretty short, like right around there, but my real hair up here is maybe here. And I think it blends really, really well, and I only have to do this once a week, so it does take me a good 45 minutes just because extensions do hold water a lot more than real hair, but it is so worth it to not have to touch my hair for the next week or so. If you guys are new here, my name is Abby. I have a channel with my husband, and we do a lot of videos just like lifestyle vlogs with our house, with our dog. I do hair. Right now we're in quarantine, so I'm not working right now, but when that is over, I will be back in the salon showing you videos right about there. If this is something that you guys are interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get into the rest of the video. So I just washed my hair. I have extensions in, so what I use to wash it is the Wella Color Protect shampoo, because that's the only thing that doesn't make my extensions slide right out, and then the Kenra Platinum conditioner. I just make sure to avoid all of the bonds. My hair has been in a twisty turvy for maybe half hour or so now I'm going to go ahead with my hair care. First, I'm going to use the Redken Pillow Proof Blow Dry Spray. I am just warning you, I am a huge product junkie, so you probably don't need all of these. I will let you know what I think you need. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray this. Then I'm going to go ahead with a mixture of Olaplex number 6. So if you have really damaged hair, I would definitely pick up something from the Olaplex line, but the number 6 itself is extremely tacky, so I use a little tiny bit and I mix it with some Redken Diamond Oil. An oil, I would definitely say, is an essential just to really get down any frizzies, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw that through the bottom half of my hair. And then the last thing I would say you need is the Kenra Platinum Luxe Leave-In. So this is the conditioner line I use when I don't have extensions. This is the shampoo I use. It's actually pretty lightweight, so I go ahead and I use a decent amount. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw that through the bottom half and then the top layer. So if you have extensions, what's important to remember is you don't want to throw anything directly on the bonds, because you don't want to make it so slippery that the bonds itself will slide out. But you have to be careful not to neglect the top layer either, just because the top layer is your real hair, and I know it's easy to forget because you have this gorgeous fake hair in, but you want to make sure when you take out your extensions that you're not going to be left with some damaged hair. For the bonds, you want to use this specific brush, but I also like to use a regular brush just for the ends. So I'm going to go through the ends first, and then the top layer. Just don't snag a bond with this brush, just because one will hurt and two, it's just not good for them. And now I'll go through with this brush and just brush out the bonds. I think I'm going to do a middle part today. So I like to rough dry it first just to get a lot of the water out. It's not dripping wet anymore, but it is still a little bit wetter than I want it to. Before going in with any type of blow dryer or blow dryer brush, I like to make sure it's maybe 70% dry. I have the Ceramic Extreme Babyless Pro. I like another of my Babyless Pros better, but it's at my salon right now, which I'm not currently going to, so I'm just gonna use this just to get some of the excess water out. So I just rough dried it for a couple minutes. So next, I'm going to be going in with my Hot Tools blow dry brush. Something to keep in mind with these brushes is they do get very hot. That's why sometimes you might see that your hairstylist might not love them, but you just have to be careful with them. So I don't like a heat protectant that you spray into dry hair. I prefer to have them in like a blow dry spray, and in all of the products I put in, I think they all have a heat protectant in them. So I'm protected for all my heat, but you still can't be crazy and be throwing 450 degrees on your hair. I always say, if it can bake a cookie, don't put that shit on your hair. All of my clips are downstairs and I'm too lazy to get them, so we're going to be using a ponytail. I don't have my nails on anymore due to the quarantine, and I'm so not used to this. I'm used to using my nails to part my hair, but I don't have them. So I have very short hair underneath my extensions, and the only part that is very noticeable is the very underneath, just because I have extremely thick hair. So it's gonna look a little crazy when I blow dry the underneath, but it's part of the process, so just bear with it. So I like to use low heat wherever I can, especially around my hairline, just because the perimeter of my hair is more fragile, like most people's are. So I'm going to go in with low heat first. It takes a little bit longer, but it's so worth it to not fry your poor little hair off. So this can get a little bit trickier when your bonds are more grown out, because you have to be careful not to snag them, but my bonds are very high up.
All of our old dreams dying hard. We want you to return this love. Breathing in the dark, weightless, working hard. We want you to return his love.
So like I said, it will take a little bit longer when you're using the low heat, but it's just worth it on those little stubborn areas. But as you can see, like I said, it's not going to blend the most at first underneath just because of the dark contrast, but I will worry about that in a little bit. But it made it super sleek and smooth, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just really just twist it as you go. Just be careful not to leave it in one specific spot for too long, because that's how you're going to see some damage. But I'm just going to go ahead and get to the top of the head.
Now he's bleeding, diamonds on you, but that ain't enough to turn the page. He's kneeling, wants to feel known, but he's not the one who pulls away. That ain't enough to turn the page. Leash is off, suit is on point. Won't cause a scene or stir up no clash on second thought. Venice by fourth. She's on the job, but she's staying on Wilshire Boulevard. Old dreams dying hard. He wants you to return his love. Breathing in the dark,
I don't know about the Revlon one, but this one is a cool setting. So if it's starting to get like really hot, I like to just set each section with the cool setting. You can see it kind of just sealed it down a little bit and just calmed it a little bit. We'll find it.
But he's not the one who pulls away.
It takes forever with extensions in. When I'm doing this without filming it, I take even more breaks. It just takes so freaking long. There's so much hair. Finally up to the top layer, which basically has no extensions in. You could say it's just my real hair finally, so it'll go a lot faster. So I like to start with the back first.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. I start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that? And put me.
Can you open up the window behind my closet rack?
Useless, I'm living my life. Don't need you in mind. Me feeling just fine, one of a kind. Who better than I? Oh, Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I relocate, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my.
So now that it is all blown out, kind of fluffy. If I was gonna leave it straight, I would go over it more, but I'm curling it anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and clip it up one more time. I have my, I think this is a 1.5 inch or 1 1/4. I usually would rather go in with a 1 inch, but once again, it is at my salon. So I'm going to take this, it's at 350 degrees.
Gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game.
Kind of just wrap it and slowly, every couple of seconds, bring it down. So you can see it's just that cute little curl.
Shawty, I know my place.
And don't worry if you have extensions, but the short piece is popping out too much, just because it's going to be kind of hard to avoid and you're not going to be able to tell when it's all done anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna pull down the next section. Same thing, pull it over to the side. Everyone has a different way of doing it, in the sense that some people like to alternate the way that the curling iron goes. I personally don't. I don't know, just something about it. I'd rather everything go away from the face.
Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice. don't got that good, yeah, but I'm running like.
So if you don't really curl your hair with a clamp a lot, you just start at the top, smooth it down, and just slowly bring it down while wrapping it. It takes a little bit to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it is so easy. Hold it for a little bit, touch it, and bring it up. And I like to not touch the curls until the whole head is done and cooled down, because when it is hot, it is still setting. So if you're to run your fingers throughout the whole entire thing while it's still setting, it's going to fall quicker. And not to say I hate doing my hair, because I don't, but it just does take such a freaking long time when you have extensions, where if I'm going to do this once a week for like 45 minutes, I don't want to touch it again for a week. So the top layer is where it's going to be a little trickier, just because now it's my real hair, so I just have to make sure that it's going to blend well with the extensions. So I'm gonna try and explain it the best I can, but basically I just try and make it so it's not too tight and more of a wave, just so it goes like from smooth to a little curlier at the bottom. I just feel like it hides my natural hair a little bit more. My hair usually is not this short when I have extensions in. Usually it's like here-ish, so it blends, and then my extensions will even be a little bit longer. But obviously I have to get my extensions a little shorter because my hair is a little shorter, and it's already gonna be hard to blend to begin with, let alone if I had like shoulder length hair and then extensions down to my waist. My friend Tori has been doing my extensions for around 5 years now. I usually get them maybe once or twice a year because I like to switch it up. I know that this isn't even her ideal length to put extensions in on. Like if it was someone that didn't style their hair that often, she would just tell them straight up no. So she knows, since I do hair, I know how to blend them.
I wanna hear you say
But it's blending pretty well. You can see I'm just kind of trying to make it where my hair looks like a layer. Usually we'll use hairspray on clients, but my hair holds a curl pretty well. I actually am going to spray dry conditioner though, which is kind of like a shine spray. One more side to go.
Yeah, you're an angel and always on my mind. I wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I, and the stars in the sky and the heart on the motor. It's so much better.
Now I'm going to comb out this side first since it's been cooled down. And if I see any parts that I want to redo, I'll do it now, but I think this side, it looks really good. Like I said, I like it when I have my nails because I feel like it works as like a comb, but I'm trying my best here. And then wait for this to cool a sec. I'm just gonna grab this piece one more time.
Don't need to tell you.
I'll go in with the brush and just lightly brush those ends just to make them a little fluffier. I think that is the final result. Like I said, it does take a very long time only because the extensions hold so much water than regular hair, but I think it looks awesome. It's so shiny, it blends amazing, it's perfect. So that is how I blow dry and style my hair with extensions. That basically does it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys want more videos just like this, more tutorial type videos, let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.